Let's take our Bibles to Deuteronomy 31. Let's be in Deuteronomy one more time. I just saw a sequence of things happening here, and I wanted to share them with you because I feel like right now we're in a weird time. It's not so much success, but everybody turned their attention to bettering themselves or changing careers or getting more education or starting a new hobby or advancing in our kids' sports or whatever it is. But this happened to God's people in the Old Testament, and it's happening to the people that make up our nation today and the people that make up the church today. And really the warning is this, and this is we're going to just read one verse out of a song that God gave to the children of Israel so that they would teach their children to beware of this kind of problem. And it's half-heartedness or a failure to be truly devoted to the Lord. And so let me just say it this way. When we are half-heartedly following God, the worst thing that can happen to us is that we would succeed in our other pursuits. Because once we succeed in our other pursuits, the God thing just doesn't fit anymore, and it's not really that important to us. And so we don't really ever get around to it. And success draws what little devotion that we had for the Lord away from Him. And when we're drawn away from Him, we begin to make compromises. And then soon after, God really just doesn't fit. And we don't really want to get around Him or go where He's taught because we always feel guilty every time we go over there because we know that things should be different. And so we get rid of the voice that would tell us, hey, it should be different than this. Listen to this one verse that we see in Deuteronomy 31, verse number 20. It says, "For when I shall have brought them into the land which I swear unto their fathers, that floweth with milk and honey, when I give them the success I promised them, when I give them a stable and safe future, and they shall have eaten and filled themselves," and they're just really enjoying it, and waxen fat. Now, he doesn't mean that they've gotten obese, although we can get pretty obese. He just means that they are they've just really indulged in it. He goes on, he says, "Then will they turn to other gods and serve them and provoke me and break my covenant." And so he says that what happens is when I bless my people, the half-hearted immediately fall away. They fall into pursuits of their happiness, so to speak. And so this is a warning for us that we need to prioritize the Lord. The Lord needs to remain our priority when we're trying to better ourselves, when we're trying to add another hobby or expand our kids' sports adventures or maybe even make a career change. The Lord must remain in the center, or we will just spin off into, and we don't think of idol worship, or we don't process idol worship the same today, or at least not here in the United States, because we don't idolize statues per se, although many people are looking for the next trophy, for the next championship or whatever. What we idolize is things, titles, money, position, material goods, a bigger and better house, a bigger and better car, more. So we still wax fat, just like he talks about with the children of Israel. We just get fat on different things. We get fat on everything about me. And so I want to encourage you today, be cognizant, be aware of what's taking place in you, because God may have blessed you, and now you have just simply turned towards the blessing instead of Him. And so we need to make sure that we are not half-heartedly following the Lord. We need to be wholeheartedly in pursuit of a close relationship with God. Don't let anything get in your way. God's people in the Old Testament let things and stuff get in their way. God's people in the New Testament have the same exact danger. Don't fall for it. God at the center. Have a great day.